cha biashara kubwithia kenda kuria kimera kithoko kamite nkuluki uwete ikethira gita minister wa urimi wa biashara wa Karibondene na kinyotariria nkuluki nende yororero mbare mubunge wa Gembe South Boniface Mongera no twambiria chiona ndeto kuma muchi munene yo Nairobi
by the parliament
na nyume kurugulira murutira jo mwingi kiume kithuru kire bunge nene okonia nteto shamera ni nyakwere kithiro thro kinyiria nteto je kire kamite urimi na nyomo mubunge Gembe boga iti John Paul mwiriki ntukwena Ronald andamanite na mubunge shobunge ya Tigania John Mutunga Kimathi Munjuri urano mukarito ke makamera Nyamita na mubiashara munene wa Miraa Shukri Daudi ibatamboro kire kamite je kunyaririka kwao kurabatwerie na nyankoroki maromba jarabe na John wambere buru burabo shumerie murigojola wama tudhaikiriro kirore njogo idomulango na jobisi ministry oremi eretongere tipita munya nonto bokuno kiri ni nyago temera mbeje shemira murikozongijo mwero yutate horere mina biashara ba Miraa betikaniriti kagite ne kare beshisha nenkanirira isuru Kenyatta.
There are issues of negotiations. There are issues of rules of origin that needs to be followed when you are selling a crop outside the country. There are issues of tariffs, concessions. Those issues are discussed by the competent authority. So we see total failure of the competent authority in this particular case, and it is centered in the Ministry of Agriculture. What is the ministry doing?
There are other areas where we've seen especially the cabinet secretaries that are responsible for the Ministry of Agriculture divert our money that is given by the National Assembly.
We don't want to see political statements made by people out there trying to say that the parliament is not doing, parliamentarians are not doing anything about Miraa. That is very wrong. It's not parliament, it is a ministry. Why do we have the ministry? It is the ministry which is supposed to do the work and it's not doing its work.
Inquire into utilization of funds allocated for development of Miraa farming through the Ministry of Agriculture since 2016 with a view to establish the purpose for which such funds were utilized and whether or not whole or part of funds so allocated were diverted to other crops.
Bwajairi bakonda kumeneki ministry orimi na ministry ngwatano na mantojande uroshaome mwankira kagite ne kabatira do bedingatira dokurecha choita fose Miraa ndegoro ne Mozambique, Congo, Djibouti ni Yemen.
The National Assembly through the Department Committee on Agriculture and Livestock engaged the relevant national government ministries responsible for agriculture, trade and industry, transport, interior and foreign relations with a view to seeking to reopen the border with Somalia so as to have Miraa trade with Somalia resume forthwith.
The government of Djibouti is asking the government of Kenya, can we buy Miraa from you? Why is the government of Kenya not saying yes? And coming up with the agreement. The government of Mozambique has even requested, written. The government of DRC has written. What is happening to our government? Are we deliberately killing Miraa and we are not telling the Meru nation that we are killing Miraa? We need to be told.
I would say if Somalia is an issue, why can't the ministry explore the other countries that are open so that they can export Miraa to those countries, which is an issue option because Somalia has quite a number of issues that may be very complicated in terms of relationship.
Bwajadato nabu burabo kariabu neke mundajweka 50 turathirikare kaunti Meru nenkandidate ruterwa ngatho igembe borogoro mwankira kagite nekajo trambire kudoje itumika amwa kudo taxo Miraa no gite jambire gutumirwa.
The situation in Meru is that most of us who are farmers are having to harvest our Miraa and throw it away. For the last 8 months, Mr. Chair, that is what has been happening. It's a very grave situation. Most of us depend on it.
And there's a lot of family was depending on this. Like it's not only in Meru, a lot of in Meru, yani in Maua. Even here in Nairobi, there was a lot of employees was working and feeding their families.
We have a market in Djibouti, Somalia, Mozambique, Yemen, Israel, the Democratic Republic of Congo have been identified. So that's why now the Ministry of Trade comes in to be able to develop this for the betterment of this country.
kia muthia kamiti ije negiro shwira nteto ije ntaira na tareria ibugite bakethro bagita ministry oremi rwangiro ministry ogori na wendia ni nyankoroki ministry manto jome kwethro besho kebire bibende na nyampongerie jau bakethro bebanga thafari gutarutero mero kugomoni jaremi.
So with this committee we are going to work so hard. We have a lot of work to do, but we will promise you and will assure you that we will make sure that we solve this problem as best as we can.
Mbere jonde na jodro jakereru yekinene kagite gaka ni aremi na biashara ba Miraa bedro betedro na mpoi kurugura doko ene Miraa rotero a Somalia patike kutamira yao mokori no ke reporter anto